We're out at the main entrance. All persons and bags are subject to a screening, so if you have a selfie stick, weapon of any kind, objects that appear to be a weapon or a toy gun, they must be immediately returned to your vehicles as they are prohibited items in the park. Security will send you back, I promise. And guests age 14 or older are prohibited from wearing costumes or masks inside the park. Hop on aboard, folks, hop on aboard. Just watch your head and watch your step. Like I said, it is a low ceiling, so we do not want you to hit your head so hard that you forget about the fact that you are parked in Peacock 11. You are parked in Peacock 11 today. Your spirit animal is a peacock, and it is 11 years old. Once again, your spirit animal... Carlos, don't look at me like that. Your spirit animal is a peacock, and it is 11 years old. But if that is not the best way that you're going to remember that, you could always fax it to yourself, pigeon it to yourself, email it to yourself, text it to yourself, or the old-fashioned way, Sharpie it on your party's forehead. If you Sharpie it on your party's forehead, I can guarantee you it will be an exquisite accessory to any fashion style. I'm going to give a final boarding call, folks, final boarding call. I'm going to clarify no further boarding, ladies and gentlemen, no further boarding of this tram. Let's get you to the main entrance. Once again, folks, there's no further boarding of this tram. The next tram is right there. You can see it, and it's just around the river bend, as Pocahontas says. So let's get you out to the main entrance. Once again, folks, there's no further boarding of this tram. So, for my folks on board, for your safety, please remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the tram while the tram is moving, and supervise your children. I'm going to let you guys be my last. You guys are my last. Welcome aboard. Just watch your head, guys, and watch your step as you enter the tram. It is a low ceiling, so we're not going to hit your head so hard that you forget that you're parked in Peacock 11. Alright, once again, there's no further boarding of this tram. Once again, for your safety, please remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the tram while the tram is moving, and supervise your children. Once again, folks. Alright, I'll let you guys be my last. Just quickly and safely board this tram. You're very welcome. Alrighty, folks, sit back, relax, and drive, and we are clear for dispatch.
For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while the tram is moving, and watch your children. Please hold on to hats, glasses, or any loose items that could fall from the tram. If an article should fall, stay seated until the next stop and inform the nearest cast member. Thank you.
Por su propia seguridad, permanezca sentado, con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo, mientras que el tren esté en movimiento. Por favor, cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, Everett, and our driver, Nicole, we thank you so much for coming out to Animal Kingdom today. Once again, we thank you so much for coming out to Animal Kingdom. We hope you have a wild time in there. We are heading to the main entrance, like I said. This is not going to be the main entrance. It's just a quick pit stop. And the park will be closing at 10 p.m. tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. 10 past noon is when the park will be closing. And the last tram is an hour and a half later at 11:30. So if you guys missed that 11:30 tram, you will be making a self-guided walking tour of our concrete jungle to get to your parking row at Peacock 11. But there are benefits to walking, folks, as you can ooh and ah at all the other cars and see which one you want to buy next. And once again, the main entrance is where...
I'm going to video our safari ride.
What's up, Dishonor Warden? Jumbo, everybody. My name is Casey, and I'm going to be your safari guide today. Before we head out, we do have a couple of safety things to cover. First, I do need everyone to remain completely seated the entire time.
Look on the camera. You can't even see a thing.
And make sure you're holding on tightly to any personal belongings. It is going to get very bumpy out here, and we don't want anything falling out. Also, it's quite dark, so we're going to do things much different than a daytime safari. First, for the safety of the animals and the comfort of those around you, we ask that you refrain from the use of flash photography. We also ask that you do not use flashlights of any kind. We really don't want to disturb the animals, we are just here to observe them. Bright lights as well as loud noises tend to just scare them off. Kind of the opposite of what we're trying to do. So with that being said, we're also going to want to...
Well, that's a loud noise.
You want to try to listen. You want to listen for any animal vocalizations. A lot of them do become more active and more vocal at night, so we want to try to hear that. And you also want to keep your eyes out for any animal silhouettes, any white or light markings on their fur that might shine a little bit differently here at night and help you see them. Now, the first section of the reserve is the Little Aturi Forest. Lots of forest animals do rely pretty heavily on their camouflage. They use that to hide from their predators. Looks like just on the left-hand side, as well as straight ahead of us, they're going to be on the right. There are some sand antelope.
Yeah, there's a deer.
These are greater kudu. Greater kudu are one of the tallest antelope in Africa. They can reach about 55
Right there.
inches at the shoulders. And you might
You can
notice
kind of
they
see
do
its
not have
ears
any
over the
horns.
water.
That's because they're probably female.
Yeah, I know.
If you look up on the hill to the right, just next to that bamboo, there's a bongo laying down. It's a copper animal. Bongo are also known as the ghost of the forest because they are pretty rarely seen. And coming up on the left, straight across the watering hole, where that big tree's landed, there's a black rhino right behind it.
Right behind it, yeah. See?
Oh yeah, it's
Black rhino
right
can weigh up
there.
to 3,000 pounds. And they can have about 35 miles per hour.
You can't even see it.
Black rhino tend to be pretty solitary during the day. At night, they'll socialize a little bit more. That can be just about anything that crosses
There's
it.
a crocodile right there. Look at the lion.
Comes another one over there. I saw it walk through. There it is. There it is. Female.
Whoa!